Can we settle something?
Okay, what are we settling?
Did we ever date?
We did not date. I wouldn't say the word date.
Well, what would you say?
We went out on a date.
Now, with that, a lot of people speculate that we had a thing. Can we clear this up for once and for all?
We hung out that night.
No,
in
explain.
New
No.
York. Should I give the story or what you want?
You have to.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
But I'm gonna be honest, you want them to hear the truth, because like I remember how I felt that night when we hung out.
Talk to me.
Cool. So we hung out in New York. Took a taxi. I think we took a taxi to a diner called the New York Hotel
This was
Diner.
before Uber.
Before Uber. We were in a straight taxi.
That's how long ago it was.
Correct.
This was 2011.
I was staying at the London Hotel, New York.
We ain't need none of London.
Yeah. We went to this diner. We sat down and talked. This is the first time I met you.
Sure.
A mutual friend connected us. And
do we share the mutual friend?
You knew them. I think you knew them. That's how we got connected.
Okay, keep going.
You don't remember Corey?
Corey.
Yeah, so he connected us.
Corey Gamble.
Yes.
Good people.
He connected us. We sat down, we talked. You, the whole time, were making jokes and laughing at your own jokes. You don't remember this?
No.
Oh my God. So let's get into this.
Talk to me.
So you sat across from me.
Yo, that's funny. My man said no.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to expect. And you're making jokes that I thought were just not funny. And you were doing this, patting yourself on the back and laughing.
Me?
Do you remember this?
That is crazy.
Sometimes your brain is ready, but your body just don't get the memo. And let's be honest, where raw design ain't ready is because it can prove current out and safe me.
So we take the taxi back. And you.
Are you? Me?
Do you remember this? Yeah, you.
Are you serious?
You were I was ready to go. So we take the taxi back. And when we take the taxi back, that's when you decided to be like nicer. And then I was about to all right, bet, bye. But we sat outside the hotel and we talked for a while and I got to know you. That's when I got to know you. And you were like super nice there. But that was kind of the end of our dating era, if somebody wanted to know. We didn't actually date. We met and then we see each other here and there. Is your story different?
I don't remember none of that.
Damn.
What? I have a great memory.
I bet you do. See, I got hit, been in the blue tent a couple times. You know, it's a little cloudy up there.
Okay, well, I have a great memory.
We gotta flesh that.
I
out.
wish I had a video of it.
We gotta flesh that
it stays in my, because you were sitting across from me.
And you know what bothers me the most is that here we are. What was that?
Woo!
16 years ago?
That's Google. We could definitely Google it, but yeah.
No, it was 16 years and you remember.
Oh, because it impacted me. I told you, I was sitting there
How many times you told that story to people?
I don't know.
That nigga, look, Cam, look. Mr. Pat on the...
You know what's so interesting, bro? Think about how many different dates Shorty been on with different celebrities. That is quite interesting, though. It's the fact that she's telling us about a random date night that she had with Cam is pretty crazy. And nothing happened after the date. Obviously Cam didn't pursue or follow up, obviously. But this is quite interesting.
Man, look, y'all know the girls gonna always give you a nickname. They gonna pat on back.
Tell you that.
Did you know that? No way!
It's in the past.
We got a request, girl. Who? Pat on her back.
Not that was his name.
The cornball. Look, no, don't.
No. It just was. Hey, I really was sitting there what? I've never went out with a man that laughed at his own jokes and patted himself and just looked at me. And it was. I think you only did it as a defense mechanism because I didn't think whatever you were saying was funny, and I was just And then you
Damn.
did that. So maybe it was just like a defense mechanism at the time. It's okay. We're past it. We're grown. 16 years
are.
later, we got kids, all types of stuff going on.
We got
We
a lot of
grown.
kids. Well, I
Well, I
got a
have
lot
one.
of kids.
He feels like a
Yeah,
lot of kids, but you
yeah.
definitely got a lot of kids. So
That's
I get it.
easy.
No, not.
'Cause
I
you-
wasn't.
'cause you
I
snuck
wasn't
that
saying it
one.
like that. I
You
just
snuck it. You snuck it. You snuck it.
Let me,
Now there
let me
will
take
be.
a sip of some wine.
Look,
Calm
Lord
myself down.
Jesus. I remember I had a lot on my mind though.
You see, you were in a space I wouldn't even known.
That was the night before I got drafted.
I remember. Mhm.
So you can kind of imagine like
Yeah,
me having I didn't know where I was going.
you didn't know nothing. Yeah,
I may have had an out of body experience.
could have been.
You know, in the court of law, that's
That's a real thing.
a real thing.
I didn't know that.
I ain't know me to be that corny though. That's
You were like, if
Matter
I
of
could,
fact-
if I could, it felt like an arrogant asshole that night.
For real?
What? You sat across from me, and I was like, I can't remember the joke, but I remember thinking this is not funny, and you were like, ha ha, tap me on back. I said, oh, I'm ready to go.
Damn. Look, right? You gotta think, bro. This is the night before he got drafted. So his life is about to change. And he is in a position where women are throwing themselves at him because of his potential. So I think my man was full of himself. He was young, he was about to get paid, he was about to enter the NFL. Shit, I don't care if you laugh at my joke. I will laugh at my own joke. I'm him. And that's all this really was, though.
Promise. That was my, and then we patched it up. We were good after that, though. I'm telling you, when we sat down and I got to know more about you, I was like, all right, dope person. But like, at first, I was like ready to hit it. Yeah, that was totally what happened.
So I was in the girl group chat, like, girl,
Yeah, I said, And I think we were gonna meet up the next day to do lunch, and then I don't know what happened. That's
I
when
was
them pictures.
busy.
That's when them pictures came out, and you see like me coming out, you another way. Like I think that was the next day, but that was
I
it.
thought that was all the same day.
No, 2 different days. One was an evening thing. Next day was the next day.
But understand, I literally remember like us going to like a random diner.
The New Yorker diner, the New York hotel,
That's not
the New
that's-
Yorker hotel.
It wasn't random. That's
I used to actually dorm there, so it wasn't random for me. So I think I picked it.
okay.
Yo, Angela been out there, bruh. And you know what's crazy? Back then, everybody swore she was a good girl. The whole time. The whole time. My bad, yo. I gotta bust the door. Just order some food and some late night shit. Right. The whole time, Shorty was low key getting ran through, bro. Low key. This is like 16 years ago. Think about the perception of Angela 16 years ago. Of course, what's in the dark must come to the light. So we all know she's who she is now. But just think about how sneaky she used to move back in the day, though.
So
And it was late. That's why we went to a diner. I'm assuming.
for sure.
And you know what's crazy? Listen to what she's saying. She's saying that she wasn't really that interested, right? However, they were supposed to link up the next day. Think about that. The night before he got drafted, they went out, and she's saying that they were supposed to link up the next day, even though she called him corny. Even though she said, oh, you was corny, I couldn't stand you, you was the corny guy, but they still was supposed to link up the next day. But you gotta think, man. This is a young man. This is a young man whose life was about to change. From being a dude in college or whatever to now being a man in abundance, being a man who is filled with resources. A chick gotta impress him. You see what I'm saying? Like a chick gotta show him something different in order to stand out. Because because I can only imagine how many different women were throwing themselves at him knowing that he was about to be an NFL quarterback. So even though she's saying that, oh, he was corny and this, that, and the other, I'm paying attention to the fact that they were supposed to link up the next day. So which means she was still interested.
But nothing came from it.
No, not at all.
Like,
to be fair,
that's just.
we can squash it. It's done.
There was no DNA transfer.
Nothing.
Nothing. It was like, yo, I appreciate this experience. As a matter of fact, you kind of like put me on because I didn't know anything about New York. I had been there previously because that was the Heisman, but I didn't get to experience it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get to experience it there either but yeah. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
We put it to bed.
End show. Well.
Tell you that.
All right. Here's the thing, right? This was 16 years ago. My man Yo Gotti was gunning for Shorty way back then, bro. And think about the fact that Shorty went on all these dates. Shorty ran through all these different men. And when she was damn near on her last leg, right? Like when she damn near past her prime, when she wasn't that young, pretty Angela that everybody wanted back in the day. When she's a single mother and things like that, that's when she give Yo Gotti a chance. But I'm not mad at it because Yo Gotti handled it like a G. He got in and got out. She was on his wish list. He accomplished his goal. That's why you really gotta respect Yo Gotti, bro. And this is why I tell you all dudes all the time, fam. All a man gotta do is wait his turn. That's all you gotta do, bro. Look how long Yo Gotti waited. She ran through all these dudes. From Lil Bow Wow, like Lil Romeo. Imagine how many other dates that she been on. And then after all that, after all her options ran out, it's like, okay, let me focus on the men who are chasing me now. Let me not focus on the men that I want. Fellas, that's how it usually go. And it's why I tell you all dudes all the time, regardless of what, a bird always makes her way back to the streets, fellas. That's just the reality. Because once a bird is done with the players, once she's done chasing after the man that she wants, and all they're gonna do is smash and dash, right? Because that's just a reality. Like if a woman gotta chase a man, more than likely, he might not be that interested in her. And if he is interested in her, all he's gonna do is probably smash and dash because he's not, she ain't really, but she's smashable, but I don't want to be with her like that. So what usually happens is these chicks gonna run through all the players, and when all their options are exhausted, whenever they are no longer desirable to the players, right? That's when they are past their prime. Their body depreciates a little bit. That's when they start looking at the men who want them. And that's when your DMs will matter. Because she's going to need somebody at that point. And even if you're the last on the list, brother, you still accomplish the goal. You still crack. That's just the bottom line. So to me, it doesn't matter when a man crack. It's either you're the first to crack or you just cracked after the person who cracked the first. That's it. Y'all gotta understand, that's just the bottom line, bro. There's nothing special to it. All a man gotta do is wait his turn. Trust. Fellas, be wise out here, man.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.